So real quick, we're gonna kick this around. Let's try and be quick. I will put up the 30-second timer, but we're gonna talk. It's 3/4 of the way through the season, right? Every team has played 13 games, so we have 4 games left for every team. John, in 30 seconds or less, give me your MVP right now.
I mean, yeah. Right now, you got to go with Mahomes. Right now, he keeps throwing these like dink and dunk touchdowns. They still count. 56-yard screen pass. You throw a 1-yard dump off to Jerick McKinnon, and he runs for a 56-yard touchdown. And your stats go up. So, stat pattern Mahomes is on track to win MVP.
Yeah, maybe he should just complete 5 out of 20. But never mind. Who's your
Maybe
come on? Talk to me. E.
Is this really a question? Really? Very simple. I don't toot my own horn that often, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he should not only get MVP, he should get Most Improved Player. For all the questions that came about Jalen Hurts last season and what he's doing this season, there is nobody who is MVP more than Jalen Hurts. Next.
Talk to me, Jay.
So on the gauntlet, we had this topic, and I said at that time period, Mahomes, but it was close between him and Jalen Hurts. Then yesterday happened. Now KC won, but Mahomes threw 3 interceptions. Jalen Hurts is commanding the best team in the league, a 12-win team. As of right now, I got Hurts.
I'm going with my homeboy. Statistically, man, he's just unbelievable. Right. And for us, if we're doing narratives, right, the narrative was with no Tyreek Hill, what will he do? Well, he's showing you what he do. But if Jalen Hurts was to win it, and for anybody to have him in front of the battle, especially with the with the winning matters, got no issues with Jalen Hurts. But if I'm doing my ballot, it's Mahomes. Hey, John, is Tua still MVP? That was rhetorical. Yep. Defensive Player of the Year. Talk to me, Jay. Let's make it quick. We got to go around here because I got a big topic to close with.
Bosa. Nick Bosa, he commands the number 1 defense in the league. You know, I know he got Micah and the Marauders and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, that's still a more than formidable defense. You know, no shade. But that San Fran 49er defense is picking up where they left off last year. And Bosa, I've got him for DPOY. Probably would have been TJ Watt, but he got injured and everything. And then at one point I said it was Micah's to lose. And then Bosa just had this surge. I think Bosa steals it.
Talk to me, E.
You know what? He's a Penn State guy. And even though it's my mortal enemy team, I still got to go Micah because Dallas is still finding a way to get it done. And that defense is holding up. Micah Parsons.
John?
Yeah, I got to go Micah Parsons and the fraudulent Cowboys. I got to go with Micah Parsons.
It's Micah Parsons. I don't think it's relatively close either. And I like what Bosa's doing, but nobody, I mean, and what he doesn't even show up in the box score. He's playing that Aaron Donald type. I just impact the game defense, and it's unreal. We're going to move on to Coach of the Year, and I'm going to start off. I'll be the one to say it. I have Dan Campbell, right? As much stuff as I've talked about my Lions, yes! I have to get, again, a year-by-year doormat is what we've been. We're no longer the laughingstock of the league. The only thing that I hate is we're being judged on the curve. Like, we're 6-7. Everybody like, the Lions are great. It's like, dude, we're 6-7. You know what I mean? But he's really turning the culture around, and we're doing some good things for us to go out and beat Minnesota and Green Bay this year. And even the teams we've lost to is one of the things, like, I might have lost the fight, but you're going to remember me. So shout out to the Lions. Shout out to Dan Campbell. Who you got, Jay?
As much as I would like to see Campbell win it, I think Sirianni gets it.
Not mad at that either.
He's commanding a 12-win team right now. He managed to do that turnaround with Hurts, and he's got the running game clicking. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing they're going to look at is record, and sadly, that might be the thing that robs Campbell. Now, I'm all right with either man winning, but I think it's going to go to Sirianni.
Talk to me, E.
So just for correction purposes, because I've said it wrong too, it's Sirianni.
Sirianni, my bad.
That's okay. That's okay. In the beginning of the season, I said Brian Daboll just because of what the Giants were doing. But again, I can't argue with the fact that, you know what? You're right, John. I'm glad you flexing because the question was, what was Tua going to be like with Tyreek? Mike McDaniel, first-year head coach. He's got your boys in position. Again, you're not bottom of the barrel along with the Jets. Mike McDaniel is my coach of the year.
Yeah,
He gonna stick with the Lions all year till right now. I'm gonna remember that, sir. Talk to us, John.
Yeah, I almost wonder if this award has become kind of like the MVP has become a quarterback award. I almost wonder if this award has become like a, hey, this new coach has come out of nowhere and surprised us, and hey, let's
Always
consider
been.
him. Like that's
Always
what
been.
that's what it like. We never really think about it because, like, but why wouldn't the coach of the year be Sirianni? Like the Eagles they're 2 games above the next closest team, right? Nobody is closer than 2 games of the Eagles. And how are we going to consider anybody else than a team that's 12-1? Like this award has become so much, oh wow, we didn't see this coming. Pete Carroll he revamped the Seahawks with Geno Smith. Let's give it to him. Brian Dable, he revamped the Giants. Like, Mike McDaniel's done with the Dolphins, but like reality, it shouldn't be that. It should be who's the best coach.
But hold on, real quick, John. So let me chime in on that real quick because I've often said that the NBA MVP award, right? We know that it's hold on, this is not for that yet. The NBA MVP award, right, is usually the best player on one of the best teams. It's not necessarily the most valuable guy, right? Because by that metric, like LeBron, guys like Jordan could have won it every year.
Which
they
is
were
win
playing,
every year, yeah.
right? But it became like that's the criteria. I'm okay with coach of the year criteria being a guy who did something with it. He might not have the best record.
I'm not opposed to it. It's just
but
like
if a team is expected,
year, yeah.
If a team is expected to win 2-3 games and the coach gets them to 8 wins and you didn't see it coming, then he did a phenomenal job. So I'm okay with it either way. If you like the guy that like he got his team, way above everybody else, then I'm okay with it.
I just wanted to point that out. Yeah. But I got to go with Sirianni.
So real quick, he said he might try and hop on late. He hopped on extremely late. He on CP time. We're going to get Mike in the building. Hey, Mike, we talking NFL awards. Give me your MVP and your defensive player of the year real quick, sir.
My MVP.
Never mind. Give me your MVP. Don't give me your defensive player of the year.
My MVP is gonna make Eric fall out of his chair, but I'm definitely going with Jalen Hurts with an inch. I know it's a me answer, Ray, but an inch over Patrick Mahomes. But I mean, with how Jalen Hurts has improved and what you guys were just talking about, look, I said he needed to prove it. He's proved it.
Okay, and we know who your defensive player.
Micah Parsons, hands down.
Yeah. So I'm glad you came on for this. We're gonna kick one more topic, real quick. I'm gonna pay a bill real quick, and we're gonna come right back.